Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Oh my god, that was
Hello.
loud as fuck.
Yeah.
Wait. No, it's fine, it's fine. I'll adjust.
It's not fine.
You're not fine. You're beautiful. Alright, so, first of all, welcome guys to episode 39 of Rune, the Dungeons and Dragons and League of Legends crossover that we do here on this channel, accompanied by these wonderful people. We have Sade, Imna, who also streams her channel. You can find it down below.
I just got a sub-gifted, thank you!
Exactly.
Got it? You can find it down below because she's small.
Sag, bro. Sag. Actually, Sag. We also have Torbjorn here, played by Born, our good friend with no knees. You can also find his channel down below. He can't stream right now because his graphics card fried. And you can find Brighto here, Pader, Harry Potter O, down below as well.
We're back
So-
to the saga where the webcam falls.
I'm trying to fix it. I came running.
No, it's fine. You're perfect.
It's
You-
not fine.
I'll
Dude.
adju-
It's not fine.
I'll adjust you. I'll adjust you. I'll adjust you.
No, I'm adjusting my setup. I
okay.
came running
You came.
stuff.
You came.
Yeah, I came, dude. I always came.
Yeah. You touch yourself and then you just come. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So
Big time.
continuing on. Before we move on, I would like to remind you guys there is a YouTube channel where all of the previous episodes are uploaded to. You can find it by clicking the Rune logo down below or !YouTube. I would also like to remind you guys that right now we have a fan art contest going on that will end next fucking week. You can submit your actual fan art or some memes. Like, you could just do anything here, dude. It's just anything. And there is a €40 total prize pool for these awards, the Rune Awards, dude. So you get on working because you're gonna want to win this. Also,
That's enlightening on you.
all right, you want to take psychic damage right off the bat, dude? Anyway, also would
Are
like
fighting bats? That's it.
would like to remind you guys of something.
Oh my god.
We are
That your moves are weak. What?
We are getting close to episode 40, and we are also getting close to episode 50. So thank you guys very much for all the support so far, and for everyone who watches.
So we're getting closer to episode 69.
Yes, I thank you guys very much for all of that, and for the support that you show on the stream. It has been insane. I want to thank already Dean for gifting the 5 subs. Appreciate it, sir. You're cool, dude. This
We
makes
like you, dude.
this makes
like-
makes it possible to you know get all
We
the
like
subscriptions and dude, I'm gonna cut your dick, Born.
Yeah, please do it. Do it now.
I need to ask you because this question was already made in the chat. What's happening with your hair today, Torbjorn?
Oh, this is woke up, took a bath, don't give a shit hair.
Oh,
I'm loving the back detail, you know, like.
I'm
At least
glad that it's not
at
about
least
mine.
At least my hair can look bad because.
You have it.
Some
Yeah,
people-
there we go. It was already too long with no fucking
You had to
jokes.
compensate on the intelligence, right?
Oh my
What?
god. Also, I want to remind you guys, if you guys can't catch up on the episodes on YouTube, you may find them on the Discord. There is a doc there, or you can do !recap, and you will find a Google Docs with all the recaps there, so that you guys can read on all the episodes that you missed.
Oh my god, I got a good print, except with onion, but oh my god. I'm gonna share
Fuck
with
it,
you
it's
guys.
me. It's me. You can do whatever you
And
want.
everyone is smiling, and onion is on the side. But oh my god, this is one of a kind. Oh, blessings. Okay.
All right. So those are all the things that I wanted to cover before we begin the episode. So without further ado, my dudes,
Dude.
let us get right into episode 39 of Rune. Okay, that was weird. Let's just do it.
need to
All
host
right.
it.
Right.
All right.
Alright.
Guys,
All
volumes
right.
on Together.
Already
that
ahead
together?
of you.
Do not forget those. All right, here we go.
I'm hosting you.
Indeed, a wise choice.
Thank you very much.
Hey.
Indeed. All right, here we go. Believe that the volumes are okay. Here we go. So, let's bring us right back into Rune with a quick little recap of last episode. Last episode told the tale of how our heroes were dealt a terrible and painful blow. It began with them resting up before heading to the location Rongan mentioned would be suitable for laying the bait for Talon. Rumors had been spread that the BDC/BTS was going to a lake outside of Ionia City in search of an artifact that was supposed to be at its bottom. After some sleep and feeling ready, the party moved to the location, and under the moonlight, they waited for their target.
That sounds so romantic.
Surely enough, Talon showed up, striking Brito first and surprising everyone as flying blades sunk into the cleric's armor. They quickly gathered themselves, with Sade paralyzing the Noxian assassin, rendering him vulnerable to everyone else. Just when they thought everything was under control, a giant axe flew from the forest, and following right behind it, Vongoth, the Keeloth Vastaya and legendary warrior. He made short work of Talon before having a bit of fun with the BDC, as his raging strikes slashed across Thorbjorn's chest, answering his challenge. Remembering his original purpose, he then walked up to Talon's still unconscious body and stole something from him, beginning his escape immediately after, and forcing the now revived Thorbjorn to give chase with his monk Speed. Amidst the chaos, Talon somehow recovered and went invisible again, attempting to escape the group as Sade quickly gave chase, with Brito following behind. As they came up to a spot where all the tracks were gone, Talon's blade was thrust through Brito's chest, leaving him instantly unconscious, as the wounded assassin now bargained with our friend's life in exchange for his own. Sade, caught off guard and seeing her friend bleed out, still managed to get something out of this trade, as Talon handed her a piece of parchment and left, vanishing into the forest and leaving Brito's body in Sade's arms. So, that's where we're going to pick up today's episode. So, we were at different places here. Thorbjorn, you were with the wolves.
Yes. That was it.
You were
No,
with
I
the
mean, I
wolves.
Yeah, I was.
Rhino is dead.
You were in a rage, but
Yeah.
you were with the wolves there,
Again and again and again.
trying to chase after Von Goth, but you failed.
Yes.
So we'll deal with your situation. Let's deal with the more urgent one, which is Brito unconscious. Sade,
Oh
as-
yeah, that one.
yeah, it happens so many
Again,
times.
oh yeah, again.
It happens so many times now that it's
Yeah,
just.
man. It's like it's something new where Brito doesn't die.
Yep.
Like,
Yep. That's
So-
my
Hey,
God.
it's been some days. It's been some days, okay?
Yeah, we gotta start making like we should like write a something that
count.
says
We
no, it
should
says
be death
days
count.
without accidents. Like, it's-
Yes.
Instead of accidents, days
Yes,
without
please.
Brito going down.
yeah, and
No, it
I
can
saw
be
a
anyone,
dangerous
it can be
tree.
anyone.
I went by without dying.
yeah. So yeah, Sade, Talon just removed his blade from Brito's back and left Brito to fall on you as he's bleeding out from his chest with a gaping wound, his armor sort of like cracking and opening up there. You still have the paper in your hand as well, the piece of parchment that he handed to you. What do you do?
So he's leaving?
Yeah, Talon just left. He just vanished. Whew, out into the
You
forest.
better not be fooling me? And then I just grab Bridal.
Okay, you grab Brido. Brido is unconscious.
Do I know if he has potions?
I mean,
I gave him one of mine, the normal potion of healing.
all right, then
I need
go
to
ahead.
roll it, right?
Yes, I believe you can roll it even through the item. It's like 2d4 plus 2, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
There you go.
6. All right.
There you go, sir.
So as you, Brido, you fall into Sade's arms, and everything just
Oh.
blacks
Yeah,
out.
like-
Everything just blacks out in your vision. As it blacks out, you see again
Double.
a mask, and the eyes flaring with blue, and the jaws smiling at you, and you just hear as Sade quickly pours a potion into your mouth, and you come back. Your wound begins healing. It's still bleeding a little bit. You're probably gonna need to touch yourself and fix that.
Oh, yeah, sure.
The armor, as the wound begins to close, you look at the armor and the metal sort of melts at the edges and begins to coalesce and like link itself back and reform as it retakes its shape due to
That's cool.
its magical properties.
Oh,
But
okay.
but you're
Never
still
damaged.
hurting. You're still hurting, and you feel yourself still bleeding a little bit from what Talon did. So go ahead. What do you guys do?
I look at the paper.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no, my guitar.
Oh no, what happened, Zade?
Sabe-chan,
Oh, did you give me a potion? You're so special.
Sabe-chan.
Zade.
I just slap him like, who the fuck are you?
What? Sorry. I was probably dreaming. Oh god. I don't know, I saw some books. Never mind. I'll start by casting a cure wounds on myself.
All right. You
So
see
I-
Brido's hand begin to glow again as his eyes glow as well, and the same radiance you're used to begins going. He applies it to his wound, healing for 10 hit points. Sade, as you look at the paper,
It's
you
nothing!
you open the paper, you open the piece of parchment, and it's written in blood,
Oh,
and it says
Fuck you.
East.
okay. East only?
East only, and it's written in blood.
Only?
And it no, it doesn't say East only. It says East, and then in very
Only.
tiny letters only.
Only.
You can barely see them.
Okay.
Can I use my own blood to write below the only
No, stop.
you?
You can do whatever you want.
Is it, do I understand that it's a recent thing? Like-
Yeah, the blood is
Liquid
fresh. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, we going east. Okay, I just wait for Brother now.
All right.
And eventually Torbjorn, I guess.
Okay. So, Brido, as you gather yourself from this well, I guess you're pretty used to near-death experiences, but
Yeah.
as you gather yourself from this again, Torbjorn, amidst your rage, as you're slashing and punching through trees, and this anger that you feel, these ghostly silver wolves that were chasing after Vongoth with you come near you, and they sort of begin circling around you and around where you are, and they're kind of like just looking, and you hear a slight growl like and then one of them and begins running west, and the other one follows quickly west, as they both like sort of seem to pick up on something. What do you do?
They first they walk around me first.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm fit, if I'm calm-minded enough to follow them. Yeah, but okay, I'll follow.
All right, you angrily follow them, punching every branch and tree along the way. You just keep punching everything, and you step like really loudly, like fuck this shit, man. Fuck this. Can't believe my mom doesn't let me stay up until late. Fuck my friends, all my friends do it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, by the way, since we level up, that's equal a full rest, right?
No. You will only get everything from the level up when you do the full rest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you head on west. I guess Brighto and Sade, you are heading west. You're heading east. You're heading east as well. And,
I don't know. We haven't made that decision.
Wait,
yet.
I'm heading west and they're heading east.
We haven't made that decision yet.
Yeah,
but
We
yes,
are
probably.
we are probably going back to the place where we fight to see if we see Torbjorn or something.
all right, so you're gonna go there first. What are you gonna do first?
We're not going without Torbjorn. That's not a thing.
Yeah, but I thought even we were going back to the hotel first. Inn.
We
But I show you. Okay, because we were not on our section, but basically what I had in mind was I would show you the paper. We will wait for Torbjorn eventually. I'm guessing with a plate.
yeah, we go back
The-
to the fighting scene and then we wait for Torbjorn there. Probably.
Yeah. Or if it takes too long, you can tweet him.
Yeah,
No, I can't.
the tweets. Oh boy.
You tweet him.
All right, so what
But
are
yeah.
you guys doing?
Ash.
Yeah, Sade and Brighto.
We are going back to the
Okay.
fighting scene
Gotcha.
and we'll stay there waiting for Torbjorn
And wait.
probably.
All right. So, what would happen first would be for. Let me make some calculations here. So that's. Yeah. Okay. So Torbjorn, as you head west, you guys are heading back through the pathway that you were heading.
Mhm.
As you head west, Torbjorn, following the wolves, you reach this section of the forest that seems to be sort of destroyed. You see trees that are torn apart, trees that are cut apart, just on the ground, but they're still so big they if you were to see this like from above, it would look kind of normal because all the canopies just cover everything. And as you walk up and approach the wolves, as they sort of circle around it and smell it, you find 4 bodies. 3 of these bodies have crushed body parts. You can see the bone is smushed in and broken in splinters on the arms, the torso, like they were stepped on. They have gashing wounds across them as well. Faces cut completely. 2 of these bodies are female. Another is male. And then there is one that has this dragon tattoo that you find. Headless. It is not crushed. Beside it, Kunai and Akama sit. And as you look up from it on one of the trees, stuck with a spear through her mouth, you see Akali's head. Her face
What?
frozen in a, well, like she has a spear through her mouth. Her eyes blank completely. No mask. And with blood pouring, that poured down from her neck. The other bodies, they are wearing this sort of, they're wearing leather armor with these light red, almost pink colors that are blood soaked completely. And have still their weapons, daggers and stuff, to the side. The wolves then look at you and give off one last howl and vanish away. What do you do?
Okay, so I saw 4 bodies on the ground.
Mhm.
One of them were headless,
Yep.
and it's Akali whose head is stuck on a tree
Yep.
with a spear through
Yep.
her mouth.
Yep.
So, do I see any? The fight was pretty intense, right?
It looks intense. Yes. The bodies are crushed on the floor like they were twigs.
Does any of the female resemble Irelia?
Their faces are pretty messed up.
But the battle gear, the
But
equipment-
there you see nothing that indicates Irelia's presence now.
Let me check something. Real
But if you wish to check the bodies, you can roll for an investigation check.
quick. I don't know how well Torbjorn would know how to look. I mean, I can check the pockets and stuff. Investigation. Yeah. I'll look at the bodies. I'll try to make sense of what happened in the scene.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
From the battle experiences, I'll try to.
Yeah,
Is it an investigation?
yeah, investigation check.
Did we hear the howl?
Roll a perception check for me, Brido.
Can I help?
Yeah, you can roll with advantage if you want, Brido. Okay, 18 investigation. All right. Let's.
Nice.
You did not hear the howl. No.
Wait, that's with advantage?
Yeah, in your
Oh my God,
in your
what are you
haze,
doing?
in your haze, you might have heard forest noises, but you're not sure if it's anything relevant.
Okay, okay.
My passive doesn't capture them?
I mean, you guys do have pretty high passive perceptions.
It's a
Yeah, I guess yeah,
howl,
you would
you're
have heard
waiting
that. You
for
would have heard the
him.
howl. You would have heard the howl. Now, if you would make anything out of it, it is
Can I
a
make anything out of it?
I mean,
Or it's the same roll that you just did?
I would say it's the same roll here. So you guys did hear
Yeah.
an owl, but right now you're still focused on your goal to go. So Torbjorn,
Wait.
as you rummage through the bodies, and try to make sense of what happened here, you noticed how their disposition indicates that they were fighting in a direction. So looking at the destroyed parts, everything that has been, destroyed or cut is facing northward, whilst the south is clear. There's no torn apart trees, nothing. All the blood spatter is in the northern direction. So,
Okay.
however, they were fighting someone that was south of them, and that whoever that was absolutely destroyed their bodies, and was fighting them towards the northern side.
Does it look like it was a single attack, or was it multiple?
It was
them?
multiple, and it was violent. From your investigation, it seems like they might have been dead already before they were stepped on.
Oh, so it was someone that had a grudge against them.
Well, you
Or
don't
just
you
doesn't
you wouldn't
care.
know that, but you do see that there are huge gashes on their torso, that are compatible with one scar that you have now on your chest, which is Vongoth's axe.
So this would have happened before Talon.
Probably. You can't quite ascertain the time frame where this happened. You would have to have Brighto here to look at this with you, to try and look at the bodies and look at the blood. You do see, now that you look a little bit better at Akali's head, she's already missing one of her eyes, and the other one is completely blank. And the blood is dry. The blood that sort of ran down the tree is completely dry. So you know that this happened probably before you fought, but you can't really ascertain when.
Okay.
Because, well, you're not versed in this, but Brighto would be able to.
Yeah. Is there anything on their bodies, like on pockets?
You search through their pockets, and there's nothing. They're picked clean completely, and the only thing you see are daggers on the ground, short swords, and Akali's weapons, the kunai that she used, and the spear that is just stuck through her mouth.
Okay. The spear that is struck through her mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a regular spear, or is it?
It looks like a regular spear. Yes, it is. However, it is completely black. Make a history check for me, Torbjorn. This is a Noxian spear.
No, boy. Nice roll, by the way.
Okay. I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm in the middle of the forest, right?
Yeah, you are.
Okay. I don't know if this would be possible. But I was gonna try to sit down with the spear in hand, and I would try to meditate, trying to reach Shen, to see if Shen can pick up on something.
All right, you sit down and you try to meditate to try and reach Shen. We'll come back to that in a second. Okay. You can roll a wisdom check with advantage because you have advantage on meditation, really quickly, and we'll come back to you in a second. So, guys, you are both heading towards the place where you originally had fought. It is pretty easy for you guys to find this place, as it's all cut with Talon's blades as you were following them. Plus, Sade is pretty good at knowing her ways around here, so you can find it very easily. Amidst your return, almost when you're just at the edge of the forest, almost reaching into the lake, you hear the howl. And at first, it doesn't ring any bells because it's just a howl. You're in the forest; it's normal. But Brighto, as you walk into the open and into the lake, and the howl echoes through your mind, you feel something in your arm. You feel it release something, and it seems like whatever creatures were bound to you through that spell are now gone. So you think that howl might have been their last howl.
Thorbjorn is alone. I think we should look for him. This might, I don't know, if maybe he found God.
Okay. I need to tell you that I'm So, but sure.
Yeah, I'm not okay too, but
I wanna search for. I'll follow Torbjorn's trail, basically.
All right. So as you guys begin to search, Torbjorn, you are focusing on your spear, trying to send a message to Shen. And as you focus hard on the key that it is releasing, you enhance it with your own. And you two, Sade and Brighto, suddenly see, as you're entering the forest out in the sky, a burst of a green key in this mist form reach out into the sky and begin swirling around the area.
Yeah, I rushed
This is very similar to what Torbjorn's key looks like. Torbjorn, as you try to reach Shen through your key, it seems that the projection did not quite reach, let's say, the level that you wanted, but still you were able to project your key in mist form outside, and you have now the swirling key signal up there. It will still take you guys, it's still pretty deep into the forest. It will still take you a while to get there. So while they're running through to get to you, Torbjorn, is there anything that you want to do now that you see that thing up?
Do I do I realize that that won't be enough to reach Shen?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Can is the mist like fog?
It's
like swirling.
Yeah, it's pretty much like swirling fog above the area where you are in the forest. You saw it sort of project, but now it's kind of hard even to... The trees are like fallen down, but the canopy still envelops this area. So it's sort of hard for you to really see it. You can barely see the key just swirling up there in the sky.
I mean, I could try to speak with Shoujin. No, I think this is the best at the time that Thorgon can do.
All right. So as you're sitting there and still focusing on your key, trying to maintain it and concentrating on it, you hear noises coming from the brushes as Sade and Brighto come running through. And both of you now see the scene that Torbjorn saw. The dead bodies laying on the ground. Sade, you quickly realize that this was east of your position. This was the place Talon wanted you to see. And it is a bloodbath. The blood has sunk so deeply into the floor here that you can see that the grass and the brushes that come from it, the very bottom of it is red now with blood. It is a terrifying sight. And Akali's head lays there with a spear, a Noxian spear, stuck through its mouth. And Torbjorn is sitting in the middle, projecting his key up into the sky.
Do I see any trail out? Any fresh trails, kind of thing?
Roll a survival check for me, please.
As I do this, I obviously want to turn to Brighto, like Karma. 16.
All right. So, as you're telling Brighto to try to communicate with Karma, and Brighto is looking very tired, you instinctually just go into search mode and try to look for something to see if Torbjorn is safe, if there's anything that's gonna come up here. And you just see evidence of the scuffle. You see footprints. You see what could very well be the giant footprints of Vongoth that was standing sort of in the middle, and now a little bit swept across by Torbjorn just walking around the place. But you can still very much see them. There are no tracks leading out, as it gets meddled with brush and grass afterwards. As you look off west in the direction of Ionia City, you do see some broken branches, but you can't quite tell if this is fresh or not.
I want to quickly try to follow that.
All right. Sade just
Stealthiest as possible. Yes.
Sade
As
just
fast-
runs off and leaves you two alone.
But where? What the hell? Torbjorn,
It's Noxian.
what
no.
happened here?
I don't know. I was chasing Van Gogh. and
Found him?
then- No, he got away. And then the wolves that came from the lake, they sniffed this and brought me here. And when I saw this, I tried to reach Master Shen, since Akali is, well,
So
This
this was
was-
before.
yes, this was probably Van Gogh.
Talon gave us a paper trying to lead us close to here, probably to see this. He was here. Do I recon that the spear is Noxian?
For you, it's very
By the
easily.
colors and
Yeah, from what you've traveled, it's very easy for you to understand this. You would recognize any piece of gear very easily. So you know that is Noxian spear.
I assumed that would too. Yeah. I'm not
Yeah. You know that too as well.
okay. Just checking.
Van Gogh
This
doesn't
word-
seem to use these kind of weapons.
But the slashes are from his weapon.
And the smash. As I'm looking, and I'm like,
Yeah,
I
it
said
is pretty nasty.
slashes. Yeah.
and I said smash.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It is pretty nasty.
I don't know. I don't know if the Black Rose has Noxian's ties, but it seems that Van Gogh is working with them. We need to tell the council about this.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
have to get back.
And we still don't know where Irelia is.
We need to take Akali with us. We can't leave her here. We need her. We can try to talk to her. Does she
Uh,
seem like I could
Yeah,
use-
definitely.
Yeah, just yeah.
If you remove
Uh,
the spear, her
Okay.
head is intact, just missing an eye.
Okay. Should we take the whole body, or
No, take the whole body. We need. Wait. We can't just go into Ionia City with a body
Yeah.
of Akali.
Yep.
That doesn't seem.
we can?
You're so ready for that.
We can, but we shouldn't because that
Look at
would
that
alarm
man.
people.
Yeah, that would bring panic.
Camping
Do
here
you
seems.
have any way of contacting?
No. We had a rough fight. I used a lot there. I need to be more conservative. My spells. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
So,
Where is she going? Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Can
think
I
am.
still, between all this conversation, can I still feel Sate's
No, I'm not pinging. if that was a question, sorry.
You're not? Because
I
you were
have-
before.
Oh, because I added the level up HP, so it. Sorry.
Yeah, we don't have
I
that yet,
probably
so
am.
we used
Yeah,
to.
no, you're
be
still
pinging
pinging. You're still
for
pinging.
me,
Yeah, you
Yeah,
you can
probably
still
still
know
pinging.
the
Yeah.
direction she's headed.
Yeah.
But can I just follow the?
Yeah, you
the
can
ping?
you can follow the ping.
I'll start running then.
Torbjorn, you see Brido just begins moving very fast
Just
and
go.
in the direction of Said as he communicates to you that he's after her. Said, as you are walking through and following the tracks, at some point they stop. But you do find on a few of these broken branches pieces of black, sort of dark bluish fur. Very similar to the coloration of Vongoth. Of Vongoth's coat.
Where am I? Like further in the.
Yeah,
the
further
forest?
into the western side in the direction of Ionia City. Is where you're headed. Brido just
Where are you going?
To find them, and I just
Yeah,
want to
but
keep looking.
Not like this. I'm gonna die. We have to
Gonna
take care
lose
of.
them.
We already did it.
You don't know if it's the same person though.
It is Vongoth, at least.
With the spear?
Yeah, but we can't find Vongoth. How are we going to
By
fight?
the way, by the way, Sid, I don't know if it's knowledgeable or not, but usually spears are throwables.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Bongoth,
but not
there
by
are
a
two
giant
axes.
cat.
that's
I mean, usually barbarians do have.
Yeah, but
oh,
not
no,
But
oh
we
no,
never
it's not.
seen
this guy.
Bongoth
I'm sorry,
with
I'm
a
sorry.
spear. That's
I'm sorry,
the
it's not a spear, it's javelins. I'm sorry, it's other
Yeah,
thing.
but
that is a straight spear stuck through her throat or her mouth.
Okay.
That's special.
thing. Still an Oxian spear, so I wouldn't associate
That's
it
special.
with them. So
Yeah, we
But yeah, the
can't.
tracks stop there, and they are, from your understanding, they are from this day, but they are not fresh
And they are heading
to the city.
city.
Mhm.
Ah,
Brido, roll an intelligence check for me.
I mean, if this was before, talking as a play, if this was before, he probably had this confrontation, then met us at the lake, and then ran away.
six.
All right.
So he was probably going towards the lake.
no, because I'm following the. I'm still following it.
Yeah,
so
it's going west
before.
toward. It was west
So
towards
he moved
Ionia.
in, then came in, and then he moved
Mhm.
back, basically, kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
I still want to try to trace it inside the city.
You lose it completely.
Stop. Yeah.
Oh,
It's still in the middle of the forest. You just lose it. It seems like the whatever footfalls you saw there, or footprints you see now, like at a certain moment they sink in deeper. Like the grass is sort of damaged there in that region and still not recovered. And you just lose it completely.
Can't I smell it?
No, nothing there.
I'll put just a hand on Said's shoulder,
I'll
Mhm.
react
and
instantly.
sure.
No, it's just
And,
the
Yeah.
We have to rest. We have to make sure that Akali's body stays safe, so we can get information. Right now, it's not the time.
At this point, it just see me like trying to control myself, like tails and the fur all
Mhm.
raised. Just
Let's go, and I'll start pushing her towards Thorbjorn.
All right. As you guys walk back and you look at the scene once more, Thorbjorn is still there, just pretty shaken from all that's happened. What do you guys wish to do?
On the way, I'll cast Cure Wounds on Said,
Okay.
just because she's still.
You
pain.
pat Said in the head and radiance 9
9
points of healing that she gets there.
I'll just let it be as it is to balance the level up.
What do you guys do?
Take her down.
How far are we from the city?
You are, I would say about maybe 50-45 minutes away, maybe a little bit more.
Okay. It's not that far.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same distance you guys went through to get to the lake. It's pretty close. It's a little bit more, as this is deeper in.
Well, I can't communicate with Carmo or anyone, but we could we could go to the city and try to find a way. Tell someone, I don't know.
We could go to the. Is it Sleeping Willow? No, it's not Sleeping Willow.
The Sleepy Willow,
I don't
yes.
think that
Yeah.
should be the first.
Should go
We
to
are
the-
talking
to
about
the
someone
council.
from the council.
You should go
This
straight
is
to the
Too
main-
important to.
the main hall.
He seemed. Uh, he
I
seemed to
know.
have connections with Karma.
I know, but
I don't think we should leave this place.
me
Like
neither.
all of us.
But we could have someone going there.
That's what I mean. We shouldn't all leave this place.
I'm probably the fastest one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By far.
Okay, yeah.
Unless Brighto's running at someone
Yeah.
hurt.
Brighto, it would be a strategy to find someone sick and leave them at the entrance of
Man,
a
he
city.
just chased me after Talon because of that. So you know,
Yeah.
we
Yep.
did that. We did that.
Just imagine,
Keep
just
up
imagine
with that.
leaving
We did
like
that.
totems hurting
Dead
inside
people.
at the entrance of each city, so that Brighto can fast travel.
Mhm. Yes.
So you guys, if you want, you guys can stay here. I'll go to the city and I'll try to find someone.
Be careful
council.
to
Choose your
who
words.
you talk to.
And was anyone from the council still in
Karma is still
Ionia?
around, I think.
Uh,
Shan's
No,
still
Karma
around.
went
Karma
to the
is on-
Placidia.
all
Yeah,
of them,
Pussy.
all of them left.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they all have their place.
Oh, I take out my shuriken from cannon. I pass it to Torbjorn and I say, try to call cannon.
Okay, I try to.
Yes. Not like
I'll-
through
I
meditation
try.
kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
Please dial this special number.
Hello, is this Kenan?
I try to embed my key in the shuriken
Okay.
and
You
see if I can reach cannon.
you sandwich it in between your hands and you begin to focus it
Come on, kid.
to focus your key on it, and as you lift your hands, the mist begins to flow around the shuriken. You wait a few moments. Nothing happens.
Shall we wait a bit? I don't know.
I know. Usually it zaps though.
We need
Right.
one of those guards to come and do at this place what they did at the other crime scenes to
You
preserve
can
No,
the
tell
best.
You still can't tell any of them though. You just need to go to
Yeah.
the council and ask if there's a way to reach out to any of them and to say that it's a message from the other member of the
Oh.
council, Brido.
Oh,
I'm the one that
still,
should go
Yeah.
there because
it still
You're the
hasn't
member of the
been made
council.
public that Brido is part of the council. is
Not
I
public
think
yet.
they made me.
Yeah.
Not public
Yeah,
yet.
but it's still.
But the
It's not
You're
public,
fine,
but
it's-
probably
it's,
they.
it's not
told
the
someone.
library.
The archive?
The archive archive guy probably knows about it, right?
Yeah, he probably knows about it.
How to reach out, yeah.
So yeah, maybe Brido should be the one going.
Yeah.
I can, yeah.
If anything, we just heard Torbjorn and you can come faster.
Yeah,
You- You just stab Torbjorn.
Are you close to
I
dying?
mean, I am close to. I am close
Fair
to.
enough.
We-
Then nothing to do.
Say just goes poke and blood begins pouring out.
If it's
They're almost
25,
dying.
if it's 25%, I am close to pinging.
Let's take a rest here, and then I'll go. I don't want to
Short rest?
go.
Okay.
Yeah, just so we get stable.
All right, so you're gonna take a short rest, so it's just 1 hour.
Yeah, just a short rest.
All right, if you guys want to hit your hit dice,
Yeah,
would
just
say-
to recover HP because
I would say
we are low.
it's fine enough for you to level up now at this point. You'll still be a
Okay.
little bit hurt, so I would say all of you take away 12 HP from your hit point maximum at the level up. So
Okay.
everyone just take 12 points, 12 hit points as you were still hurt. But you do get the benefits of leveling up.
Heal and
Yeah,
then we take the 12.
Exactly, you full heal and you take 12 out of it.
Okay.
Okay.
As you're still pretty hurt. Brido, as you now take the time to rest and sort of heal your wounds, and you begin to look around the bodies here. You could probably tell that this is not fresh. You can clearly see it by the fact that some of the bodies are already decomposing and the blood is a little bit dry. However, if you wish to know a little bit further,
Yeah, sure.
you
Sure,
can roll
sure,
a
sure.
medicine check here because you are proficient with this.
To the dead bodies.
I do am. Okay. Then
All
you
right.
do.
So
They do.
this happened on the same day, on this same day, in the sense that it probably happened afternoon, night. It's been a few hours. Things here in Ionia, the natures tends to, instantly react to disturbances. So it is natural that the decomposing of the body is a little bit accelerated, and hence why Akali is missing an eye.
The composition is accelerated.
Yeah, a little bit, because some of the animals here, some scavengers might have eaten away at a few of the bodies here. You notice some bite marks on the bodies. You notice what seem to be, licking patterns on the legs, and some of the bones are chewed on a little bit. But yeah, this happened on the same day you guys were planning this whole situation. Probably you would estimate when you were at the Sleepy Willow,
Yeah.
could have been around this time. Just by looking at what's here. But yeah, you guys take your short rest. While Brido just kind of looks around these things. What else do you want to accomplish?
I would do the same thing. Try to understand the.
All right. Along with Brido, you guys managed to.
Yeah.
Yeah. With my level up, with a level up, I get a third level spell.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get that slot though?
You would get that slot, yeah.
Yeah, because then I can just use a spell.
Yeah, I would say you can.
Oh yeah. Oh,
You
should
wouldn't get
come
back all of the others, but you get that one.
Should
Yeah,
you
but
come
I have
back
one.
to Karma or Shen first?
Karma.
Shen can TP to us.
Karma can TP
Karma
too.
can tell
Yeah.
everyone, and it's karma.
Imagine the face of Karma showing up in the skies. Akali's there.
What?
Akali is dead, my children.
Hey, what?
Do not afraid. Yeah,
Sweet karma.
I feel much better now. Maybe I can just send a message. At least I can try.
Yeah, send it.
Tell
Tweet
them
her.
to come here.
Tweet at her.
We
Okay,
need
I'm
someone
gonna
here.
send. Gonna cast sending
All right.
to Mrs. Karma. Hi.
It's me again. Don't say that. Don't waste words.
Sorry for the hurly call. We found Akali dead in the woods outside of the city. We are not going to leave her here.
That's it.
Yeah?
Yeah,
That's
that's
actually 24. Yeah.
it. All right.
You should have said instead of the coming here, just come here. Not living here.
You hear in your head a few moments pass, and you hear an answer. Oh no. Bring her to the council immediately. And
Oh.
it's over.
Yeah.
Brighto just goes face palm and thinking to himself, how the fuck am I going to get this inside of a city?
I have a
um,
cloak.
Brighto has a cape, right?
Yeah, you
we
guys
need
both
to get
have
her
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
the council. Not sure how though.
I can put her head in my bag of holding.
Oh god, don't put it. Don't put
Oh
it in your
no.
bag. Show some respect.
It will not be preserved, but it is comfortably in a sorted space there. Yes, in a different plane of existence.
Does her body fit or not?
Yeah, it would fit.
Oh, it would.
Yep.
I will not look at that happen.
It's
All right.
the only way.
Say
so-
okay.
faces away from the situation as
Okay.
Would I
we
know? Would I know if it would had any impact on the body?
it would be the same as to take it
Being on the
otherwise. It's just
okay.
on a different plane of
Yeah.
existence.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, let's do it.
I would.
Can you at least
Of course,
cover it?
I would do this. I would do this-
Respectfully.
Respect.
Yeah.
Okay, so you cover it. You sort of remove the spear.
No, and I would. Is my cape long enough to cover her body and her head?
It would. Yeah, it would be. It would
To
be.
like to
Yeah.
wrap
Come.
it.
to cover.
Yeah. It would be. It
Yeah.
would be. All right. So
Take
Take off
pick
your
the
robes.
body, yeah. When I pick the body, I just see something like the cape just do this because the head is hanging.
yeah. All right. Whatever. But you wrap her body around in your cape, and you place the head sort of accordingly, and cover it with the cape as well.
Before Torbjorn does this, I want to memorize the scene. Just
Okay.
described in 3 wheels.
It's easy enough. It's easy enough.
Yeah.
It's easy
and I
enough.
want to take her weapons too and give it to Torbjorn. Just
All right.
save it too.
All right.
So we
You-
don't leave any Akali
related
signs
things.
there. Yeah.
You take all of her stuff and place it in the bag of holding as well. As Torbjorn just opens it and begins scooping up her body along with the bag, and it just vanishes inside. With the body inside the bag, what would you like to do?
Would like to go towards the city.
Yeah.
All right. This is by the way, we're getting closer and closer to morning time because you guys long rested into the night, so we're
Yeah.
getting closer and closer to morning time. All right.
We are probably going through the scattered trees, right? Where
Yeah.
Sade went running.
Yeah.
Okay. On the out of it, when
Mhm.
when I found Sade,
Yeah.
I wanna use my necklace.
Okay.
Wait a bit, and I'll go look for on the edges of
Yeah.
the trail. I'll look for a big tree, and I want to talk to her.
All right. You touch one of the trees. What do you say?
Hey, little one.
Hello.
Little.
Oh, hi.
Yeah. Once.
What happened here?
Oh, I mean, a lot happened here. We're a forest, but you have to be more specific.
The scatter, everything is broken.
Oh, that's
pass here.
no, that was that. Okay, Brido invented the trains.
Yeah, where's the train?
There are trains in Piltover and shit for sure. So, yeah.
I like trains.
The tree goes. Oh, yeah, that might have been that big Kilosh.
Oh, cat?
Yeah, had axes.
Was he alone?
Yep, alone. He jumped out of here.
Oh, you saw the direction?
Yep.
Can you point it?
You see the branch when the branches just begins waving towards the city, towards Ionia City.
Why
Oh,
does
to
he
the
point
city.
to tree?
That's problematic.
Yep. Well, I don't know. He seems pretty angry all the time. He passed by here twice, you know, going and then back. And then back again. It was actually 3 times. I'm sorry, this whole concept of numbers is difficult for me. I'm a tree.
So we head into the forest, out of the forest, and into the forest.
All
So
in the same
into
day.
the forest.
No, because he left in other direction when it was falling.
Yeah, but I'm talking to
Yeah.
this.
Oh, well, so okay. This is a lot for me, but according to my calculations, he should still be in the forest if he... Okay, so he came, he left, and then he came, which means he's inside. Shut up, Porn.
So, yeah. Thank you.
Nah, no problem. So, just one thing. I've been hearing about, you know, there's other trees that say that you do like dates for trees.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm lonely.
You don't seem lonely. There's a lot.
Well,
here.
my roots aren't really touching anyone else's roots, if you know what I mean.
Huh. Let me see what I can do.
Hey, thank you.
I'll go. I'll go to the closer tree.
Yeah.
I'll go. Hey,
Hey, what's up?
are you okay? Is everything okay here?
Yeah, everything's fine. I was hearing you talk to that other guy there, yeah?
Yeah. I was hearing from him that a big guy came past here.
Yeah, big like cat guy, yeah.
Yeah. That tree is really smart. He also knows how to count and stuff, dude.
Oh, really? Oh, that's...
Yeah, you should get close.
Hey, man, I'm not gonna lie. Like, my branches don't swing that way. I'm sorry.
Oh,
What's going on? That's so hard.
Now G7 genders, okay.
Yeah.
okay. It doesn't have to be
It's
like
just
that, you know.
I mean, I guess
just-
we could be friends. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. You can just hold branches. And
The tree
it's
goes
okay.
silent.
Fuck. I'll start moving away from the first one and just trying to avoid her. I'm going to the party.
Okay.
I mean, Akali just died, but we're fine. Like,
Dude,
I'm
sorry,
glad
I'm
you're
having my
moving
moment.
days, yeah. This is the best time.
As I get closer to Satan Thorbjorn. These trees are too lonely. I know, sounds weird, but yeah, let's go.
Alright.
By the way, they said that he came from the forest to the city, and then to the city to the
Yeah.
forest.
That's the truth.
No, first from the city to the forest, and the forest to the city, and the city
Right to the forest. Yeah.
forest. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
I point to
So he
Torbjorn
went.
and I say
Yeah.
Torbjorn, and I point to Brian and I say Torbjorn.
Yeah, but Torbjorn is getting to my head, and these
no, I know
trees
it's my
are
fault.
amazing. Fuck.
We
Let's
should
go.
just go. TM, I just want to point out, since we're going exactly the same path I was following, I want to be
The
looking
very
out for
best.
any signs.
All right, gotcha. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
So
Dun, dun, dun.
you guys move on through the forest. Nothing happens of notice. You just hear the sounds of the animals, the occasional screech of some creature that probably died. But nothing of relevance. You make it to the gates of the city once more, to the western gates of the city, and there are still the same two guards that were there that let you pass, that now give you a nod as you guys walk back in, and sort of one of them sort of like curiously tries to peek, almost like trying to find out the result from whatever happened from you leaving, as they seem to have been informed that you were leaving on some mission.
I mean, me, Brido, and Said, we are battle
Looking,
scarred. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, we're looking rough.
They're looking at you like trying to find, like, you know, almost like a body or something that indicates that you guys were successful. But they let you through nonetheless. You're heading straight towards the council building?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. As you walk to the center of the city in the direction of the silver crown that sits in the middle, you head towards the entrance of it, to that open central hub, and at the gate of this central hub, there are two guards that one of them sort of steps up and says, "The karma awaits you inside. Please." And sort of open up the way for you as they point towards what would be the council room where you guys were before. You guys go in, the gates open again, and at the center of the room, you see Karma looking very concerned and waiting for you. As you guys walk in, she goes, "So, what happened? Show me."
Where?
I take my while Brido is speaking, Brido or Said, I take out the bag of holding. I gently put it on the floor. I open and I'll start to pull my cloak.
Okay.
With Akali's body.
All right.
As gently as possible.
Okay.
We went after someone called Talon, a son of Tukuto?
Yeah, that's the name.
That's it.
Yeah.
And Vanguard appeared. And we found out that Vanguard had a fight early that day. We found Akali with a Noxian spear.
A Noxian spear?
Yeah. And there were... how many of them were there?
With four bodies total with Akali's, so...
Yeah. With Akali's, okay, so +3.
Yeah, +3.
No side, no...
2 female, 1 male.
No side
and
of Irelia.
Yeah, and another 3 bodies are still there. Probably someone important to Akali, I don't know.
I think they were just talking
Just
as a
fighters.
player.
Yeah.
I think they were just Akali's
Yeah, sure.
gang, right?
Subordinates.
Well, is that her body?
Yeah.
I nodded. Her head has been severed from her body, so.
Karma goes down to her knees and begins sort of unwrapping and removing your cloak. And she looks at her face and... You see her tattoos glow again with that jade green as she hovers her hand over the body, and you feel this sort of release of magic into it. This is no illusion. It is her. Vongoth did this.
Not alone. Vongoth doesn't seem like a guy that uses spears.
What says that the spear was his?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying he was not alone, probably.
What
But
if...
the bodies were smashed with big footprints, so it was him.
Not a callus.
Well, I thought...
Or maybe they
It was after. It was just him passing.
maybe
by.
he just passed by the bodies and not
Yeah.
kill.
Yeah.
I would assume that...
One question. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Question. DM. The blade marks that I saw, weren't they? Did
Axe.
you tell me that?
The axe was.
This was
But
Vongoth's axe, yeah. Vongoth's
Oh yeah, you
axe
saw
hit
Not
one
sure.
something.
that were
Yeah, one of the bodies had the mark. Had the mark.
All of them had the axe marks, including Akali's. Akali's head was just cut clean off. It seems like
Okay.
she was wounded lightly with the axe and then her head cut off.
Okay, this is important. Was it? Could I recognize Von Goth's axe? Or
Yeah,
could
you
it
have
be
an
axe.
You have a scar like it on your chest right now.
Okay.
You 100% know.
So it was him and someone with a spear.
So Karma goes, this is what I feared perhaps could have happened. You see, it was of my knowledge that after what happened in our gathering, they would probably attempt to recruit Von Goth. Perhaps their
Kalia.
conversation went south and resulted in their killing. But that doesn't explain the spear. Are you sure it's of Noxian nature? It is the black steel.
it is.
It is.
Why did we bring it though? In the bag.
Yep.
We brought it in the bag.
We didn't brought it in a
There
bag.
you- okay, so she goes, And Irelia's body was not there.
No sightseeing of anything from
The trail of
Aurelia.
Van Gogh's ends near
No
the
blades. Yeah, no blades. No markings.
city. So he is inside probably.
You
I
see,
don't wanna.
you see Karma begin to weave some magic signs around the air, and you see her jade magic form up, and she mutters under her breath. And then a flash of silver flame begins to form on the ground as you see the familiar figure of Rongan appear. And as Rongan enters the room, he bows to the Karma. And he looks at you, Brighto. And you hear inside your brain, this is the first time we've seen each other. And then you, Torbjorn, hear the same message. And you, Sade, hear the same message. And Rongan goes, Karma, how may I be of assistance? And she goes, did you sense him enter the city? And Rongan thinks for a moment. Yes, earlier today I sensed him enter. In the afternoon, I would say, or yesterday, I sensed him enter the city, yes. He wandered around for a while and then left later on. And she goes, so, when did you find the body? Did you message me as soon as you found it?
Yeah.
An hour later, because we needed
Rest.
Oh yeah.
And it was there
He
already.
was here.
Yes.
He was here looking for Talon. The one that we fight because he wanted something from him.
Why
He
were you
got
searching this
something.
man? Who is this man?
It was because of
Connection with Noxians.
we
Intercepted
started
messages.
yeah we started searching for Talon
Ciphers.
because of the notice board on
He was the one that made 2 killings inside our city. So
I see.
we came after him.
And you managed to find him. Did he have anything? Did you kill him? Did you get any information?
Unfortunately not.
Thanks to
We heard him.
Vanguard,
but it did point us
we couldn't.
to Akali, which is weird.
So this man knew.
Yes.
He was probably watching everything.
Or maybe he found it while going towards us. I don't know.
Rongan now heads towards Torbjorn and towards Akali's body, and he's now looking over it. And he goes, well, whatever happened here, I will make sure that the Willow Shade finds the culprit. I will spread a message to everyone, and we will be in search of Von Goth. I did not do anything as he entered the city, because I feared it would cause more harm if he went on a rampage in here. But if no one else noticed him, he might have come hidden somehow. I would also put out a word to find Irelia. I would assume this would be useful to you, Karma. And Karma goes, yes, please do that. As for now, all we can do is bury Akali, inform Shen, and continue until we find whoever did this. Or I guess until we find Von Goth, if it was really
I think
him.
we should look on Irelia. You probably have your ways to do it, right?
Well, Rongan here said he was trying to find her. I sadly have not been getting any answers to my messages to her, and no luck in finding her either. But if they split, this was organized. They're not scared, they're bold. To talk to such an uncontrollable beast, to ask it for help. They are bold or desperate. But it was predictable.
We do have 2 outcomes here that I'm thinking of right now. Probably they tried to talk to him and failed, and Irelia ran. Or probably Akali just was stepping back. I'm sorry for thinking like this, but Irelia seems like a person that could just turn on someone who's against her.
I don't think Irelia would.
You saw the way Irelia dealt with Said, and they seem like they had a big story behind.
I still don't want to believe that Irelia would go behind Akali.
I know, but it's a possibility.
No.
I don't believe. As a player, I don't believe that Irelia
No.
would
Yeah, I believe
side with
anything.
Noxus. Yeah, I don't
believe
think
anything.
I don't think that she would side with
No.
Nox.
Karma says, I doubt that I really has sided with Noxus.
Yeah.
We fought against Noxus.
However,
She's
Akali
trying
is
to do
different.
something against it.
I do not know what to think anymore, to be honest. This whole situation is... well, it is very complex, very complicated. There are games here that I did not know were being played. Rongan, were you aware of this man? Rongan goes, I was aware of a murderer inside of Ionia City. However, I was not aware of this man. Did not know who he was.
Quick
Talking
question.
about Talon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, quick question. Karma doesn't pick
What
up
about license?
on the markings of
Yeah.
Brighto's arm,
No, it's hiding.
It's hiding under his clothes.
but even the magic, because it is a magical binding.
It's not, she's not picking it up, no.
Okay.
I mean, or she is, you wouldn't know.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
It is what it is.
Lies
Okay,
and
okay.
deceit.
And Karma goes, huh. So, this grows deeper even than what I thought. Very well. We must bury Akali. And I would advise you to lead on with your lives for now. I will put on word for Vongoth to be hunted. If you wish to search for him, please do.
We will.
Von Goth will be mine to kill.
Very well. As for Akali's conversation with him and clear betrayal, does not change the fact that she was once one of us, and as such she will be buried as one of us.
Before that, Vital?
Yeah, I kind of wanted to use her body to get some answers, probably.
Terrible
Bad-
wording. Terrible wording.
bad-
Terrible
I'm
wording.
Bad choice
Terrible
of words.
wording. Just say, before burying her, I would like to talk with the dead. Done.
I would
Karma,
like to use her body.
Get some answers. Okay.
Karma goes, I would not dare to use such magic on a member of the Order, even if she's
Just-
not.
The talk.
Runyan goes, Karma, forgive me, but I must step in. Information is key. We need all of it.
Yeah.
Karma goes, I will not play these games. I will leave now, and I will talk to Shen. Tomorrow, or I should say this afternoon, the body is buried. Up until then, it's yours.
Can't do it right now. Talk to Shen. He might be the one to decide. He's probably the one that cared the most about her.
Very well. And you see her form vanish in a jade flash. She seemed very distraught and put off by all of this here. Rongan still stays there, and he goes, well, thank you. That was very well done.
What are these games, Rongan?
Games that we have to play if we are to keep her safe.
Karma safe?
Yes. The Black Rose does not play spies for fun. They will kill her if they can, or if they find the opportunity. The less the karma knows, the better for her. She's already a target. We don't need to give them more reasons.
We did what you asked. Can you release Brido now?
We didn't.
You have failed the task that I gave you. However, you did comply with what just happened here. And then I will offer you a deal. The mark remains on Brighto until you find Talon. And it will only be used as tracking so that I know where you are and where Brighto is all the time. When you find Talon, I will release the mark. When you see him, just touch it and I will know.
Touching is my middle name.
That is strange.
Sorry, I do a
Yes,
lot
problem.
of touching.
I would imagine.
What
Not
about
like that.
information?
Well, we need it. We need it out of
We need it
Akali.
too.
So I suspect that if Shen comes here, we will not allow this. And as such, we probably need to rush things.
Yep. You should have just said we needed more time. I also believe. Comply.
How do you get information out of her body? Is it through touching as well?
Yeah, a lot of it. I have a spell that I can just give a quick 3 questions to someone that
5.
is intact.
Please make
Do you
the
need-
Yeah,
arrangements.
5.
Do you need all of the body?
I just need the head, but I'm not thinking that we will just cut it off, right?
Well, the head.
The head is
Because
already
we are
cut off.
not.
Yeah, she was. The head is
She's
separated from the
already-
body.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Yes. What?
Okay, sorry.
Her body was on the floor and her head was like cut off, stuck on a tree.
Under
with
the
a
tree,
spear.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
He goes, well, if all we need is the head. He goes into sort of this meditative position next to her body, and he grabs on her head and places it to the side.
Make a copy.
And then
No.
his hand begins waving sort of atop her neck, and it's still split from her neck. He produces this strange copy as stone begins to form and the dirt from the ground begins to form this shape of Akali's head that looks identical to it. Well, this is perhaps the best solution we have. It should be enough to delay.
And
How-
I hate it.
How long do you need?
8 hours.
Just a day.
Less than a day.
And if they find
I'm sorry, but
If
If
they
they're
find-
coming after the
We're
if they
tired
come
enough.
late afternoon,
Yeah,
we
we are
can
not
just
going to
rest.
take a long rest soon. We have
we
to.
are no, we
We
are tired
should.
enough. We just
That's
took
not
a
how it
hell.
works.
We
Though.
just took a hell of a beating, though.
Yeah, but then you took a short rest. You've been you slept for 8 hours, then you fought. I mean, I guess yeah, sure. You took
No,
a
but
short
At
rest.
least for Vital, it could, because he knows he's exhausted from spell usage.
Either way,
I don't know if it works like that, but sure.
Either way.
It's morning.
as morning crests up,
We were out all night.
he goes, so how long exactly do you need, Brighto?
A day.
I need a big rest.
Well, then we might not need the illusion then. I might have a solution.
Yeah.
And he smashes Akali's fake head into the ground as it sort of is sort of just goes almost as if he's shoving something through an illusion. The head just goes and sinks into it, and he says, "Would you please, Thorbjorn, place the body back into the bag?"
Sure.
Yeah.
You place it, and then he goes, "I would need all of you to touch me, please."
Teleport?
And he extends his hands.
Yep.
I grab it fuck me, dude.
Reluctantly, yes.
Yeah.
You grab it, and with a flash of sort of silver flame, you guys feel your feet sort of leave the ground, and your body feels like very light, like you're in an elevator, and then it just stops really quickly. You just feel like you're being brought into, you know, somewhere, like you left this plane, and now then you stop again. You found the ground, and looking in, you see sort of this room, this wooden room with a beautiful, completely wood woven desk, and an opening out that sort of like surrounds this whole room you're in, sort of a window that surrounds everything. And as you look outside, you're probably in the top of the Sleepy Willow right now. And he goes, "All right. You will sleep here. Probably 4 hours are enough. And you will be recovered fully. This is all I can offer, and it is already too much. You will have probably less than an hour to do whatever it is you need to when you wake up.
That's more than enough.
Shen usually comes early, and he will be looking for the body."
Fuck me, man.
Why are you like that?
Shit, I took mental damage from that, dude. Oh, fuck, man. I knew it. As soon as it came out of my mouth, I knew that this was gonna happen, dude.
As soon as it came out of my mouth.
Oh, shut up.
I knew this wanted to happen.
As soon as Shen came early, you knew.
Fuck's sake, dude. I
Oh,
swear
gosh.
to God. Anyway. He extends his hands and begins raising them as you see these strange beds begin to form. It's just a plank of wood with sort of these flowing designs that go around it. And he asks you to lay on them. Do you guys lay on the beds?
I want
Yeah,
information
sure.
first.
Information first. What information do you want?
Do you
I-
recognize the spear and I just describe it to him?
Seems like a Noxian spear.
Nothing else? You have eyes everywhere.
No. If it is what you said, it looks like a Noxian spear.
You should send someone there to get, I don't know if you can get some more details
I
about.
already did.
Okay.
My wolves were there. They guided Thorbjorn to it.
Okay.
Can you let me know if you find your earlier?
Well, I am now bound by my word to tell it to Karma. I am sure that she's going to tell you, but I will inform you or Brighto or Thorbjorn. I'll make sure the message gets there.
I know, then I go to
If Karma doesn't just say it first.
Yeah.
She has some difficulties in controlling information, hence why I assist. Alright, as you guys lay down on the beds, the wood begins to sort of wrap around you, and you feel it tighten your chest a little bit. But at first you can't breathe, but then you feel the wood just go into your nose and into your mouth, into your ears. It is you feel invaded. It's strange, but then all stops, and suddenly you wake up again with Rongan standing in the desk across from you, hands crossed and looking at all. And he says, How do you feel?
How do I feel, Mr. DM?
You feel like the best fucking sleep you've ever had in your life, dude.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
So this
You
is
know,
like
some of that wood might have gone up your ass and you loved it.
so this is like 11 a.m.
Oh,
It would be
shit.
close to, yes,
Noon?
11:30, close to noon. Best you can tell.
It's a long rest, right?
Yeah, it counts as a long rest.
I
And
just messed up my HP.
as you sort of look at him and you feel rejuvenated, Brido, roll a quick insight check for me, please.
Inside check. Ooh, 24.
Rongan looks very tired right now, and it looks like you
Oh.
lost something during
It's
that
his
time.
life. It's his life energy.
Just probably.
Ooh, I
had
have
to
6
use
key
some-
points now.
Some
No,
message soon.
no.
Thank you for this.
Now, do what you have to do.
Just
We
a
should think
second.
about the questions.
Yeah. By the way, can the spirits only answer yes or no questions, or
No.
can
No.
they?
They can answer anything you ask them, as long as
We
they
need
knew
to
it.
avoid the ones that say yes or no.
As long as they knew it in their life. You are talking to sort of memories of them, so all that they knew in life, they know. They don't know anything that's going on right now.
Ask her to describe how she died by, how she was, who killed her, what she was doing, that sort of thing.
5 questions.
Um,
Phrasing matters. Remember that.
Okay, who killed her? Or who killed you?
Okay.
No. Describe who killed you.
Can you describe who killed you? I know.
No,
it's not.
that's a yes. Don't do that.
Yes, I can.
So,
mean,
describe who killed you.
Why were you meeting with Van Gogh?
We don't know if she was
If she was
meeting with
meeting.
Van Gogh.
I
Or
mean,
you
But
if
we
doing
she
can
the-
ask
was,
like that. And
if she
will-
was, no, you can. Why were you meeting with Van Gogh? And if she wasn't meeting with Van Gogh,
You
she'll
lost the
tell
question.
It's Von Gogh, you idiot.
Van
No,
Gogh.
just ask her what she was doing.
She's gonna say meeting with Van Gogh.
Ask her like
Why were you
describe
with
in
Van Gogh there?
details. Yeah.
You can ask like that.
Right, guys.
We can ask,
What
where is
happened
Aurelia?
in very specific details with Van Gogh in the middle of the forest. There you go.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, where
It's
is
not like
Aurelia?
I create a essay to her like,
Hey, please,
But
could you
where
could you
the fuck
present
is
an
Van Gogh?
article on how you died?
No! We can do the thing that we hated when teachers did. Did Van Gogh
Can you
kill you?
So,
Justify your
describe
answer.
every round of the fight.
No,
Describe
justify your
how much
answer.
damage you took. How much damage
no,
you took.
just do that. Like,
So, who killed you?
No, just justify your answer because then she'll have to write more.
Who
no, just
killed
ask
you?
her with describe with detail.
Dude.
So, who killed you?
So that's the first question are you asking right now?
Wait, no, I'm writing
Oh,
this
oh,
because
okay,
we
okay.
don't want
'Cause
to
I
mess it
was-
up like the last time.
I was gonna ask you, dude, just like that, you like pull out her
Ask-
head. Hey, who killed you, bud?
Don't just say like that. Like, who killed you in full detail, kind of thing. You know, like Otherwise, she'll give you a name or something, and it'll be like. If it's not Vangov, it's a spirit. It could be anyone. It'll be like a human, and you're like, you know?
So, who killed you in full detail?
Yes.
All right.
Who killed you? Justify your answer.
Please give me 5 reasons to justify who killed you.
Oh God, killed you.
Why? No. If it starts with a tell us, it's a question.
You can always say,
Yeah.
tell us?
Tell us.
Or just say question mark at the end. And maybe you
that
can
sounds
trick
good.
the system.
Yeah.
But you can ask questions like that, yeah.
Okay then. Tell us what happened before in the fight where you died. In full detail.
Or
I mean, we know what happened in the fight.
What happened? It'll give you a context on how
we
it
can
happened.
ask why were you
Why
fighting?
the fight happened? That's
Yeah.
Why the fight happened is, I think it's a valid question.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
How does
or
Dead Akali sound like?
That.
How the fight happened?
Where's Aurelia?
Where is Aurelia? She might just say I don't know.
If she says I don't know, then she doesn't
It
know.
was a question, yeah.
Mm.
Or
Do we
where?
ask where is Aurelia, or do we ask?
Last place you know where Aurelia was.
No. What was your plans?
Justify your answer.
What were your plans?
Sure.
But you can adapt that depending on what she answers about the fight, why the fight was happening. You can adapt it. Imagine if she says, we're trying to recruit Vanguard, you can go, what was your plan if you had recruited Vanguard?
We can
you know?
talk
You
in the
can
middle of
adapt
the
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
so
yeah. But
I have
This
like
is not
I don't
having
think-
like ramifications. It's like ifs. It's having ifs now.
Yes.
It's a program now. It's coding.
Yeah.
We still are not asking about Aurelia.
I would like. I still keep that question. Where is the last?
What
place
happened
you've
to
been?
Aurelia?
Yeah. What
Aurelia
happened to
is-
Aurelia? Where is Aurelia?
I wouldn't ask where is Aurelia. I would say where is the last place you know Aurelia was.
What happened to Aurelia? We have one more. Do you poop sit? Or a,
Sitting.
I don't know.
I still I don't
We
think.
can
what happened to
Then,
just
yeah, we
just
can
ask
leave one
and-
question. Yeah, we can
yeah,
leave one question.
Yeah, I'll just guess.
What happened to Aurelia? Because she could be like.
And you can and then you can
She
ask
wasn't there.
if someone betrayed them because of the
just
knocks.
ask where Aurelia
We can talk.
is.
We can talk between
Sure.
things.
All right, so you're gonna bring out the body and the head.
Just the
head.
head, yeah. I'll
All right,
just
you
place the head. In
you
the
have
ground.
you have the head in the ground. You sit down next to it. Do you cast Speak with Dead?
I cast speak dead.
Very well. So you see Brighto once again focus on his crystal.
I want to take in Rongan's. He's looking right,
Yeah, he's looking.
so it's full reaction and.
And he sort of tilts the head back and places the crystal inside of it, her neck. Slowly, as you hear the flesh sort of tear. And as he does, you see Akali's blank eye rolls back as the other one is filled with this sort of purplish and blue radiance that begins flowing and coming out of her eye into this light mist. You hear Brighto, what are your questions?
Who killed you in detail.
Von Goth.
Why the fight happened?
In detail.
I was recruiting him.
Yep.
To the Blade Heart.
Blade.
He refused.
I want to look at Rangan.
Mm-hmm.
Does it seem like he reacts to the name?
Yeah.
No, he's as surprised as you are. No special recognition in his eyes.
Okay. I'm not asking what the plans are because that's not a good question right now. I don't think.
Aurelia.
Yeah. Ask about Irelia.
What happened to Aurelia?
Irelia and I were separated, dealing with different things. I don't know where she is now, but she left for Olin.
Going to Olin. That's 3.
2 more.
What is the Blade Heart?
Mm-hmm.
The Blade Heart follows Irelia's will to fight. We are Ionia's blades. We are its defenders.
You can ask maybe where the spear came from.
It's good. She's
That
gonna
makes
say
sense.
it came from Nox. You can ask
No,
if
no, no.
who was if anybody was with.
I think
Van
I
Gogh.
should ask if he was alone or
Yeah.
if there
And
was
she
anyone else.
will answer yes or no.
And
Don't ask that. You only have one question, right?
Yeah.
okay, I can ask
You
who
can
was there.
ask Annette.
Yeah. Who was in the fight?
Yeah. But she might just say 2 boys, 2 girls. Blah, blah.
At least we'll know something.
Who was in the fight with Vanga?
Me, Von Goth, and my 3 warriors of choice. As you
That's
see
So he was
Breath
alone.
once again escape her throat. And as the radiance vanishes from her eye that is missing, you see growing from it, in black smoke, a rose forms. And then vanishes away as you remove the crystal.
The Black Rose.
Wait,
Did I
what?
pick up anything
Can I-
from Rune?
Wait, that's
Awesome.
weird. Do I see that like any kind of magic that was?
That was magic, yeah.
Yeah, fuck.
So they know.
And they messed with her mind.
Mm-hmm. Could be wrong answers.
It could be they could have messed with her mind, or they could have been listening to what she said.
Messing with mind.
Yeah, it's information.
Can we identify the source of the type of magic?
Roll an Arcana check for me, Brighto.
I will ask. We all saw it, right?
Yeah.
I'll ask Ron then. If he knows what that
17?
All right. As you ask Rongan, he says, "Well, clearly it was the Black Rose, but I cannot ascertain the type of magic." Brighto, with your roll, as you sort of pick up on the essence and try to take a whiff out of it, almost like a chef taking a whiff of his food, you realize this was sort of parasitic magic that was in her brain. You don't know what it means, but it was working almost as a parasite in her head that seems to have been thrown off as you shoved radiance inside Akali.
Can you share that information?
Yeah, this was some kind of magic messing with her mind, probably avoiding some information.
What if it's the reason why Inelia and Akali suddenly are so
Aggressive?
were so aggressive and trying to act on their own and being
Maybe
different?
we can try to
Because-
blame Aurelia when the next time we meet her.
Because
So you wanna find Aurelia and let me
Purify
shove radius into
her?
her?
if possible,
Yeah.
because she's been acting weird. It doesn't make sense to the Aurelia I knew, and if this could be some kind of mind control, it would justify their aggressive behavior.
Why would they mind control them?
We know the Black Rose is trying to get
The
a
Black
hold of
Rose
things.
is controlling Vanguard, kinda. Why
Yes.
would the Black Rose want to her control?
It's two
bubbles.
members of the council, or ish. But it's
They might be more useful working for her than just that.
That's what I mean. The mark can be making them act to help
It's
their
not making
plan.
sense
Yeah,
for me to
from what we know
Vanguard
about the Black
just-
Rose, they want to take control of Ionia, or they just want chaos.
Rongan steps in and he says, "It is hard to ascertain the motives behind whatever it is the Black Rose wants, but they are very ancient, and if they are working with Noxus, perhaps there is something they can benefit from them taking over Ionia, but I don't know if that's the actual purpose. That might be something else. But whatever that magic was, this complicates things. If this parasite is inside anyone else's head, if it's inside any of the council's head, perhaps we have traitors among us. Fuck, I said the name of the game. Shit.
We should
Which one? An award. by
we
the way.
should talk to Karma.
We should
And-
try to see if everyone.
I think.
I think we
every-
should make a cleanse.
Yeah. Everyone
on
from the council
everyone.
should have radiance stuck up on their bottom.
And
Yeah.
the Blade Heart?
That's what
that's-
caught my attention. It seems Irelia and Akali tried to revive the Brotherhood with a
Huh.
different name. Well, I guess then we go to war. Willowshade versus Bladeheart. Let's see who wins.
Doesn't mean a war. We don't need a war inside.
The way that
our
I do
lands.
war, Brighto, is very different
The
from
shadows.
Noxus. A single well-placed blade is worth over thousands of men. I will find Irelia, even if she's not an Olin. But at least now I have a direction, and I'm sure Masamu or Musama heard of her.
Masama.
Or saw her pass. Unless she obviously took another route that would make things a lot harder.
And what was wrong? Fuck, I'm messing all the names. Van Gogh
Vongoth.
looking on Talon. He
Dukutov.
got something from him.
It was the cipher.
Well, it could
The
have been the
documents.
cipher, but I don't think
Why?
that Talon would keep the cipher with him. That would be
Yes.
against all that he was taught, if the general that he was searching for is as good as they say. What I wanted was for us to find Talon so that he would probably tell us the cipher. I suspect he memorized it. Whatever it was that Von Goth took, it must have been something else. I don't think someone like Von Goth would have use stealing away a cipher, either way. Unless he works for someone that would. But
He works for the Black Rose.
Yeah,
do we know that for sure?
Yes.
we know. We saw it.
Yes.
What if that was a one-time job?
Highly doubt it.
Doesn't seem like it, but sure.
I'm starting to
What,
doubt things that I once took for granted.
What was the name of the lady that we met at the throne room in
I kneel.
Nolan? Eineal, yeah. Eineal was commanding Von Goth when we met her, so he's working for her. She's bossing him around.
He is probably getting control too. If this is some kind of control.
That could be possible. However, his mind
Yeah.
or his rage would probably be a rough environment for any sort of parasite, even if it's parasitical magic.
He's just in for the ride. He just wants to fight and to kill and to destroy.
In the end of the day, he wants to protect Ionia. That's what I've been heard.
Von Goth wants to
Yeah.
protect Ionia.
We had talks about that, I think, didn't we?
No.
No.
It's
He
not
He
was-
did strike at Talon, did he not?
He did. He almost killed him.
Is there a possibility that perhaps Von Goth killed Akali because he thought she was betraying Ionia?
To be honest, I doubt he's thinking that much.
Well, from what I understand, Von Goth is a very simple being. If
Exactly.
Why?
he saw something wrong, he would kill.
Why is he then on the side of the Black Rose that were protecting the Brotherhood? Because all that thing on it was on Olin. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was on Olin.
Is it possible that perhaps not everyone in the Black Rose agrees with each other?
It's possible here. It's possible there.
Oh. Well. I just hope that I have enough yet to still be here when this all unfolds. I am running on borrowed time, my friends.
Yeah, I notice.
Well. Either way, it is time we get her body ready. I suspect Shen will indeed come early.
Yep. If there's anything that besides this thing that I got the arm that we can do, or you just don't mind asking.
Well, there is another thing, yes. But I don't know how I feel about it yet. I guess I suppose I should. There is a woman here in Ionia City. Lives close by. A few blocks away from here. She, well, suffered something some weeks ago. Perhaps you can visit her and ask her about what she's been yelling on the streets. No one believes her, but I have a feeling that whatever it is she is talking about could be a sign of something bigger.
That she's been yelling.
A demon.
We saw one of those.
We dealt with one.
I
You've-
saw one of those.
Was it a scorpion?
She speaks of being stung, yes.
Oh, I show him the marks on the left hand.
Alright.
One
Yeah.
still has a bit.
It's real.
As you show your hand and the hand points at him, you feel this pain begin to swell up in it as the tattoo grows and grows and grows, and Brongan's eyes begin to sort of widen as he just walks on back.
I done it.
Roll a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
I'm dying. Saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Watching that, can I try to, I don't know, move her hand? Like shoving her?
Roll a dexterity check, a general dexterity check for me.
Yeah, I should be faster doing.
Yep, but
No, wait, that was strength, so dexterity is...
Oh, it's the same though.
Oh,
yeah,
it's
sorry.
15. It's 15? Alright.
Yep.
So, as you point out the hand, you see from her tattoo, this green fog begins to pour out, and it sort of swirls around, begins sucking in Rongan. As he sort of pushes back, you see his soul, almost Dementor style, being pulled out of his body, and you try to close it, but inside your head, you only hear one thing.
Eat him, Sade. Eat him whole. Give him to me. I will finish what I started. Eat him.
And Brighto, you look at her eyes, and her eyes are just green, and she's just focused on it, and her fangs begin to you did, and you failed.
I know.
They begin to sort of come out of her mouth, almost as if they're growing, as she looks ferociously at him. Brighto, you begin just running and pushing her, as Torbjorn also runs and tries to cover the hand. And as you do, you see Rongan's soul just be sucked into Sade's hand as his body drops on the floor and his skin is just stuck to his bone. And you still hear breath as he is gasping for air, trying to survive. You see the wood around you in the Sleepy Willow begin to grow darker and darker as you see leaves falling from the branches outside. And grabbing Sade's hand as you close it, and you just push it away from Rongan. Sade, you come back with Brighto and Torbjorn just pushing you into the ground and holding your hand away. And the only thing you remember was that you wanted to show your hand to Rongan.
You see that?
That's the third man you suck without wanting, by the way.
We can ascertain that that's not her consuming, right?
No, that is very different.
Yeah. Fuck.
And Rongan's body is just behind his desk. You can hear the gasping for air.
I'll try to cure wounds, but it won't
Alright.
do much.
From my previous experience and with Brido's dealing, do I understand if there's any way I can try to? First of all, do I understand the situation?
You're very confused right now. You're sitting on the ground. You see him there. You saw Torbjorn and Brido there. Brido is now rushing, as you see him glow again, rushing to grab Rongan, and you see the glow behind the desk as Brido tries to heal. Brido, you hear, and you will hear it too as you're sort of coming back from the confusion. Brido, you hear Rongan say, "It's demon magic. I won't live through the day."
Fuck.
Argath is back. The girl was right.
For the Saraga.
You have so much that you need to accomplish. I leave you with my real name so that I might be
That's a big guy.
remembered. I am Ophel,
Oh, well.
one of the last Vastaya Shirei. I am the Ophelis tribe's leader. The loyalties of the Willow Shade are now with Leglan. The Sleepy Willow will die today unless he connects to it. You must tell him immediately.
I wanna try something dumb.
Do
I wanna
feel
quickly
his
get
soul?
my stuff into the crystal,
Okay.
and desperately I wanna try to, I don't know, like press the crystal against him and thinking on just reversing some of this fate that is going on right now.
All right.
Just trying to give him something.
You look. You once again, as Sade sort of gathers herself and she begins rushing over, hearing what he was saying. You press the crystal into his chest, and you press it, and you press it, and you feel that if you tried this, the crystal might give in. As you feel a crack coming into it as it glows with magic, trying to surround him. You see these shadows, sort of this fell green color, begin to fight the radiance. What do you do?
I feel his soul?
He is, it seems to be leaving his body, yes.
Consume
I
and
will-
adapt.
I don't wanna push more because I don't want to. Of course, I don't want to break the crystal.
Yeah, you see that there are shadows that are trying to fight the radiance, sort of this green.
But I want to keep it there. I want to
Okay.
try to move it, I don't know, close to the heart or something, but keeping the pressure still.
He says,
That only buys me minutes.
And as you see his face, his eyes begin to sort of bleed out with this sort of black, dark green ooze that comes out, and as his veins glow green,
He poisoned me.
Can't I reconsume? And I ask to him.
If you touch me now, you will suffer the same fate or worse.
And as you look at your hand, Sade, the scorpion tail grows a little bit further. And the pain is there, and the closer you get to him, the more you feel like your hand wants to reach out and finish him off.
I take just a tiny step back and still looking at him. I want to say, I can't let the Messiah Shoreway die again.
I take out the crystal, just in frustration.
He goes,
Our fight ended a long time ago. We were holding on for far too long. I will go in peace.
This is not peace.
Just
as you see him, his fangs begin to grow as his ears begin to grow behind his form, these sort of wolven wolf ears, and his tail, a wolf's tail, begins to grow behind his back, and he goes,
the next in the pack is Leglan. Tell him that he is 2-step forth. That is all I want.
By the way, when he dies, question: when he dies, does Brido get released from his pact?
You'll have to see. You don't know.
When he says about that, I leave the room searching for Legolas. No.
Legoland.
For Legolas.
Legoland.
You go search for Legoland. All right, you rush down. You outside the room. Wait. There's only windows.
Yeah, yeet.
All right.
Jump that window.
You jump out of the window. Roll an acrobatics check for me, Thorbjorn.
I want to scream at him. What can I do?
Oh shit! Okay.
All right. So
I'm ninja.
Thorbjorn, you just jump out, and as you grab onto some of the branches as they sort of break off, you notice the wood is getting darker and noticeably weaker. You slide down the trunk into another sort of one of those rooms. You jump onto the balcony of one of the next rooms on the top floors, and you stand at the window and you see, well, a man and a woman that seem to be in the process of kissing right now on a bed. But did you walk in, or do you try to jump to another room?
Just walk in and go to the stairs.
Do I know if Legoland is at the entrance? Probably.
Yeah,
right?
you would be probably down.
So bottom floor.
Yeah.
So jumping down would be faster.
You well, technically, the faster way would be to go through the stairs and just slide along the railing
That's what
down.
I'm trying. Go inside the room and just.
It's very risky for you to jump from room to room downward.
Okay, I'll just burst through the room. Don't even look. Just burst through doors and go down the stairs.
All right, as you just run into the window and just break it and shatter it completely. You continue running, and as you look, they just don't even give a shit. They're doing their thing. And you run through, you open the door, you go into the central staircase, and you jump and sort of grab the railing and just slide down and spiral until you reach the bottom. And Leglan is there at the desk, and he goes, "What is this?"
Shit, I forgot his name.
Rongan or Ophel.
Yeah.
Ah.
I'll just say, Ophel said you need to step forth.
Just tell him to go upstairs!
Leglan,
He understands.
very well. Leglan steps back and touches the tree. And as he touches it, you see his ears begin to turn from regular ears into wolf ears. As he sort of twitches, and the magic from his body sinks into the willow as the darkened wood regains its sort of whitish color. And it seems that all is now normal here.
And I
And
say,
then he switches form again.
and I say he's at the highest point.
I know
You'll
where he is. I also
still
know.
get there in time.
No, that is not what he would want. For me to see him dying would be an insult to the way he lived. Dark magic that you brought in here killed him. I felt it. But I understand he liked you. I will let you stay and do whatever it is that you want to do. You will have the help of the Willow Shade, but you will never have my respect. And he goes back to his position again and staring into the room and sort of shooing you away. As Torbjorn does this, inside, Sade, you yelling out at Rongan, he says, "There's nothing you can do now, Sade." As he tries to stand up with the borrowed time that Brido gave him, he sort of sits up and he says, "Finish the Willow Shade's work that you've been assigned, and kill Argath. Succeed where we did not, and put an end to me before I become something that I can't control."
I'll cast Sacred Flame.
Alright.
Jeez.
No.
Dude,
It's
it's radiance. It's the
As-
best way to.
As you focus on the crystal and you extend your hand and just slightly touch him, you ignite this radiant blue flame. And as it consumes his body, he looks at you, Brido, and says, Thank you. At least he doesn't get the taste of my final moments. As you see the body begin to ignite with the blue flame, consuming him completely. And it just vanishes out of the room. Then
Fuck.
you feel these roots grasp at both of your legs and pull you down as suddenly you appear at the ground level next to Torbjorn. That is now just standing facing Leglan after he said what he did. And Leglan is just staring at you. And then stares back into the room, sort of pretending that you don't exist as he looks out.
I want to get closer,
Yeah.
and I want to just ask, where can we know more about Argath? It looks like you guys know a lot.
Go to the woman on the street just 2 blocks outside. And he points in the direction. Talk to her. And perhaps you may find information. But for now, leave this place. And do not tell anyone of Rongan's passing. I will take his place as the next in line does.
Karma should know.
Will Karma know about this?
For what she's concerned, Rongan still lives. I will take his form. It is what is best for now.
Okay.
And he continues looking out into the room.
And I step back and try to pull the party out.
How's your arm, by the way, Brido?
Good question. How's my arm? Probably still.
As you look into the arm, you look at the runes, and in one of the runes that had sort of the shape of what would seem to be a wolf, it now has a smaller wolf, but it is still there.
Okay.
Sounds my arm.
The tattoo is bigger. The pain is immense. And it is hard for you to just hold anything in your arm right now. It seems like it's just so heavy. And at the same time, there's this numbness that comes from your shoulder. It's sort of a mix and alternating between heavy and not feeling it. Like something is being drained from it.
Did we talk with Karma about this before?
I don't believe you did.
No.
We don't. Yeah, we need to.
I didn't move, by the way.
We need answer.
Okay, say it didn't move apparently. So you're still inside?
Yeah.
Alright.
That's what I was saying. He started to drag us. I'm saying I'm just.
I
I'm
went
not moving.
out
Okay.
and just trying to sign you to come. If you're not coming, I'll go inside again, and
By the way, where is Akali's body?
we should go.
In your bag of holding.
Yeah, in your
Okay.
bag.
We should go, Said.
I go towards. I turn to Sadie and I say we need to deal with Akali's funeral first. Did you tell us that your arm is hurting like hell or not?
No.
Okay. I want to speak with Master Shen. And I think we're not really welcome here anymore.
This
Why?
time.
We should. They need
Yeah.
us. We need them. That's not a question.
Legoland said that the Sleepy Willow would support us, but not respect us.
And he's
They
right.
are just doing this because
We can just earn their respect back.
I
Doing
don't
better.
think that would come by
Make
easy.
justice for Their name.
Yeah, but right now we're not welcome.
Of course we're not. That's why I want to leave. Say it.
This whole time I was looking to Laglan.
You need to speak a little bit louder, by the way. Okay.
This whole time I was looking into Laglan. I wanna grab my arm with the right one, just like the kind of like a tourniquet kind of thing. And just very low because of the pain and everything. I just wanna say I'm so sorry. And then I will turn to Brido and say that this is hurting like a bitch and I need to go. And I will just leave.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you guys follow?
Yep.
All right. As you said, where are you heading in specific?
Outside of town.
All right.
I can't be in the middle of people.
As you're walking past everyone, and you pass through the street that heads towards the gate, and your friends sort of following you over to that path. The gate is closed. And at the gate, you see the two guards, and as they sort of try to bar the way, they say,
forgive us, BDC, but on the Karma's orders, the gates are closed during this whole day. No one in or out, as the ceremony for the passing of Akali, the Fist of Shadow, is to take place publicly. Everything is under control.
And he kind of just keeps looking down as he senses there's something off with the atmosphere.
I will either destroy the gate or you let me pass. Unless you want me to destroy the houses.
I cannot let you pass, I'm sorry.
Say it. There's no need for this.
You don't understand, but internally, this is off character. It's a fucking storm.
Yeah,
So
but
she needs
I don't understand.
to destroy.
I'm
Yeah,
just-
that's what I'm saying. Okay.
I know.
Poor trees, man.
I need to cut down trees.
They start
It's
the episode.
fucking guys, what the hell?
And then
Just
Brighto
messing with the
sorry.
trees.
Man,
The trees
it's
just
either
want
the
some love.
trees
Stop
or the
beating trees.
people.
I mean, you just
I
killed
just-
the dude. Why do you want to kill more?
Yeah, right. I sent to Ryder. I need to get out. And this is as controlled as I can because, again, I'm in very much pain.
Can't you just jump over
Physically.
the gate?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.
Gate's super tall.
Yeah.
I mean, you can certainly try to, but you will be stopped possibly.
This
Yep.
is no time to stay alone. You saw what happened with Ari.
I still need something to destroy.
Question: isn't there a training place at the Placidium? Not Placidium. At the
There is, yeah. Where the monks meditate, that is used for training, yeah. The meditating grounds, yeah.
I don't know about that. I think.
You've seen it when you passed through the council building. It's sort of an open space to the left.
What about you beat Thorbjorn? Just do it. I'll heal him. He's not going to die.
We can't duel. I'm not gonna let
Just
her.
do it. Just let your rage out.
PvP.
I literally just killed someone by mistake, and you want me to try to PvP?
Do it. Test me.
No.
If
Yep.
you wanna, I also
Test us.
have some pent up rage side. If you want to, we can
Sure.
duke
And
it
I'll
out
just
on the training ground.
look at the guards for like one split second, and then I'll turn to Torbjorn and just take out my daggers.
It's gonna be right then and there.
Yes.
All right.
Oh sh!
So, Torbjorn, you notice Sade brings out her daggers now. Sade, as you try to remove the dagger in your left side, your hand gives in and the dagger just falls to the ground, and your hand is just numb, and you cannot really feel it, but you still take position with the other one.
And then before combat, I will, with the other hand, I will just cut my left hand.
You want to cut your left?
Yeah, like this.
But your
I
hand
want to
only.
try to see it. Yeah.
All right.
Not through, but
Yeah. Okay.
like
Wait,
where the scar is.
Just a slash.
Just
oh,
a slash.
You want to do a slash? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you
No,
slash.
not. I don't want to.
Yeah. As you
Oh, I
slash
Just
the
like,
hand.
no.
I thought you were gonna chop off your
No,
hand.
no.
I was
That
like,
that would be sharp. No,
As you slash the hand, you hear this sort of this strange voice once again in your head just say,
You are mine still. That won't work. Come to me, Sane. Come.
and you
What-
slash
what-
it, and this
what
and
he
this
said?
sort of ooze comes out. This
Your mind seal that won't work. Come to me.
this darkened green ooze comes out, and as you see the cut form, the ooze just goes back in and reforms the tattoo once again in your hand, and you're left with the cut from sort of from your hand. It stops at the tattoo and then begins again in the other part of the hand, but you don't even feel the blood come out. It's just oozing out this dark green slime, but you don't feel anything.
I ignore Torbjorn. I throw the dagger to the ground, and I'm guessing the pain is even worse now.
Yeah.
Okay, then I probably am at a level that I can't stand, so I'll just drop and just try to move the arm if I can to Ryder.
All right, Brighter, what do you do?
Torbjorn is a little bit disappointed because he thought he was gonna fight.
I'm
It
gonna.
would.
He's
but
sad.
I'm in a level that I can't anymore.
By the way, can I have a reaction to slice that ooze with the glaive?
Sure, I will allow.
It happened in front of you.
Roll a dexterity check. Roll a dexterity check for me.
The guards are just watching, like, what
Just
the
to see the
fuck?
precision of this.
Me?
Oh my god.
What?
Here we go.
It's a natural one. What is he doing? I'm confused though.
Yeah.
He's trying to
doing dumb
slice
shit.
at the ooze, but he's probably
What?
Roll
It,
to-
it
roll
should,
to hit.
wait. If
No.
I'm trying to
It
slice
was
the
a
ooze,
reaction. Wasn't
it
a
wouldn't be-
reaction just to watching it? I thought that was it.
it wouldn't be a dex then. It would be an attack with the glaive.
no.
you're trying to be
I'm
fast.
No.
I'm trying to see if you're
How
fast
fast?
enough to sort of slice away the ooze in the correct
Oh.
form. Now
Okay.
roll to attack. Knowing this, roll to attack.
Please, miss.
I thought he was
please.
reacting, as in reacting, like.
No, I
answer,
saw the
not an
ooze.
attack.
He's trying to
I'm confused.
slice the ooze out of your hand.
Alright. You know, it's literally close to the hand, but okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So this just so that my reaction is slow, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think this reaction makes much sense though. If it's this case.
Okay. I missed the
Natural.
attack.
All right.
It's
So
okay, I missed it.
you
Why you
You just see Torbjorn. He looks at the ooze. The ooze is sort of reforming in your hand and trying to attach itself again. And as he tries to slice it, he almost cuts through your gut. Fuck, not your goat. Through your gut. He almost cuts through your gut as you sort of like reactively dodge away, and he just slices air and misses the ooze by just like maybe 5 seconds. He's slow-mo.
But I'm still
I'll extend my hand, grabbing her hand.
Yeah.
And I'll cast Celestial Gift.
Okay.
Trying just to warm it up.
Okay.
Is that radiance? That's radiance.
Yeah, it's radiance. It's healing. So
It's
as he touches your hand and begins siphoning away from his life into your state, the pain numbs a little bit. But Brighto, you can't touch there. You feel this poison begin to sort of mix with your radiance, and you have to remove the hand quickly.
Mm-hmm.
But he did reduce the pain that you had, but he was not able to remove it completely. You can stand. You can stand now, and you can move your arm, but your fingers are still frozen in the same position. You can't. You can try to grab something, but your fingers are just stuck in this like claw-like position that you had when you showed your hand to Rongun.
Yeah.
And it's still sort of stuck and frozen in that position. But the arm, you've regained movement.
Karma works with this kind of problems. If she messes with I don't know, ancient stuff, she probably can help us. Either curing this or just dealing with this Argath. We don't flee. Not now.
As I'm standing, I pick up my daggers with my only hands.
Yeah.
One by one, and I store them again. And I'm just looking at the floor, trying to control myself.
All right.
And then out of nowhere, just an uppercut from Torbjorn. No, just
RKO out of nowhere. So as you sort of sit down there now, realizing your whole situation, the guards sort of they're holding their spears out, just trying to understand what happened as they saw Torbjorn try to strike at you. They're like pointing their spears at him, but now Torbjorn's like fine, and they're confused, and so they're just going back and forth. You find yourselves once again with this feeling of emptiness, of something that left this world. Once again, because of the path that you walk. The problems seem to be mounting up. As you now think of Talon and all that he could potentially be in terms of danger for Ionia. As you think of Von Goth and the fact that he killed Akali when maybe they should be working for the same side. And when you think of a demon that now has a stronger hold on Sade. Everything seems big and frightening. It seems like you might be over your heads a little bit. And this sadness fills your heart, Brighto and Torbjorn, as you look at your friend on the ground, cursed and dealing with the death of one of the most sacred beings that ever walked
through the first lance. And that's where we'll end today's episode.
Psych! Thank God it's not me. Okay, joking.
Okay.
I've been rolling well the whole night. The one roll that I needed to actually try to
That
see
would
what
do.
would have happened with the use, I get a natural one.
Well,
That was
that was something.
That was pretty fucking cool, dude.
Yeah, it was.
That was pretty
I
fucking
wasn't
cool.
expecting Rongon to
Dude, that
Yeah,
this fucking curse is.
You guys had not seen what the curse did yet,
Yeah.
right? So I guess now you've witnessed firsthand what it
Thank
does.
God we did it. We didn't made that in front of Karma though.
or maybe she could have done something.
Yeah,
because
sure. Like
it's
die.
a Vastaya. That only affects Vastaya.
Yeah, I know.
It was it was a
I
trap.
don't think it's only, but yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
It was a trap that I laid down.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a bitch.
You're an asshole.
Dude, you guys literally talked to him and came up with the whole plan without showing it to him. Imagine if this happened before.
Yeah, true.
If you had showed this before, imagine the fucking mess.
Yeah,
Imagine
we
what
had
would
no
have happened.
info. Nothing.
The trap was there since that moment that, you know, Sade got the mark for the first time.
So this is a way to quick kill Vastayas. Show that shit to Van Gogh.
You
I
don't
think it's on Shirai though.
yeah, you don't know exactly what type of
Doesn't
Vastaya
matter
this
if
would-
he shows up to this. Hey,
Talk to the hand, bitch.
talk to the hand, and then he drops dead.
And then you just see Argath come out. And
I
it's
forgot
actually
I'm not a rogue. I'm a warlock.
it's actually not Argath, it's just Arga. He comes out and he starts just
with a keyboard and a mouse.
The
Just
keyboard
start-
in the mouth. Fucking shit didn't drop Zhongli and Genshin Impact. Fuck you.
Yup. Fucking yup. Link is broken.
Link is broken. Look at them.
Fuck what up, dude.
Buff
Hate all
just-
these champions.
Buff ADC
They
items.
just, yeah, they just nerf EDCs. Just Samira. Just Samira gets
Really is
nerfed.
broken. What the fuck, dude?
Why did I came? Why did I play this game? What I'm doing here?
And by the way,
I need to roll on a gacha. I need a new gacha, guys. Do you have any of that gacha?
that was a sick sequence. I want to congratulate you guys on that sequence. That was pretty cool. That was
It
some
was
sick.
a really nice episode.
Yeah,
with a
I
lot
like.
of talking.
Dude, I swear to God, when like, I was like, holy shit, man, this is so heavy. Like, there's no way that they're gonna show the fucking tattoo today. Like,
And
I was thinking in my head, like, there's no way this gets worse. There's like no way it gets
You
worse
should
for
have
them.
known us. You should know us. We always do that.
And then out of nowhere, boop! Oh! And when that happened, I was happy and I was sad at the same time.
By
'Cause,
the
like,
way, if Sade had made the deck save, would he have lived?
the wisdom save,
Yeah.
Sade would have resisted the effect, yes, and would have turned the hand away, and he would not have been able to.
This is where you should have used my reroll.
Sag.
Yeah,
Feels bad.
Didn't
Well,
happen.
shit
His-
happened.
Yeah, his reaction was to jump in your way, you know.
Shouldn't. Yeah.
It's just in these moments, you know, people are not really focused, you know. It's just an emergency. You see someone just die there or almost dying there, you just react, you know.
I thought of knocking Sade out. Every time Sade eyes glow, I think I'll knock her out.
I'll knock the lights out of her.
One good punch on the chin, and
Hey, you never know what that might do, dude. You know, some
You actually
slap.
missed the first time that happened.
Yeah, that's true. And now he tried to fucking slash at the ooze, and it
Yeah.
just like slow-mo slashed it.
hey, for all I could tell, Sade said, "Okay, let's fight." Then pull out a knife and did a swing, so he swung back.
Yeah, that was it. That was it was just really slow.
Yeah.
he was bro, I have to go easy, right? I'm not gonna kill
Dude,
her.
I wanted so much to see them just rage to each other.
Oh, I would.
I
I
was
would.
That
ready,
would've been
but as
so
soon as I
fucking-
can't use my fucking hand,
Yeah.
I
I
can't
would- I would-
ignore
by the
it
way-
and be like, no, I'm fine.
By the way-
It's hurting, I can move it, but it's fine, let's
By
fight.
the way,
Look,
by the way,
look
say
at what Arga said.
But I have no idea where the capital Y will come though, but okay.
It's gonna be Ysaid. Your name from now on is
Ah,
Ysaid.
mhm.
He just says
Oh,
Ysaid.
yeah.
Swipe.
By the by the
Swipe,
way,
no
by the way,
swiping.
by the way, say I wouldn't have fought with the glaive. I would have fought
Oh.
barehanded.
Aw, look
Ah,
at
it's okay.
you.
But I don't fight barehanded, so.
You have claws. You have claw attack, don't you?
She has
No.
punches. She doesn't have
I have
claws.
punches.
Unless when she goes Hulk mode, then she grows claws.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But Hulk mode is a different mode from what it seems.
I might be close though.
There
I'm
is
very
good
close,
news though. This demon's mark seems to be stopping some of her Hulk mode. You know, the best you can tell, because she hasn't had an episode since that shit happened. You know, so it seems
That's
like
the
there's
thing, I
a
shouldn't be
conflict.
close to checking that status.
Well, you will see. We'll see what happens on the
Yeah.
next episode. There might be, you know,
Yeah.
some interference here. Anyway. Thank you guys very much for watching. I want to thank Dean again for the 5 gifts. I appreciate it, sir. I want you guys to, if you don't already, of course you do, but if you don't already, just follow these beautiful people on their social media. Just follow them on Twitch. Just follow them on, well, it would be more specific to Brighto or Pader's OnlyFans. Please go to his OnlyFans.
Yeah.
It is very good, top notch. I also.
Shit.
I also want to remind you guys of the Rune fan art contest that is going on right now. If you wish to submit just ! fan art, and you can get the information about the contest, and there is a prize money of 40 euros total. There's prize that is split between the actual fan art contest and then the Mimi Photoshop section, where you guys can submit your memes, your Photoshop stuff that you can do. You can also submit videos if you want, any
Yes and no.
edits, and okay, any edits that you guys wanna put on. Be my guest. Go right ahead. There's a plenty that you can find on today's episode that you guys can probably make an edit out of. Kind of went off the rails a little bit on the sexual side of things. But yeah, thank you guys so much for your support. We will see you on the next episode, and until then, remember guys, Scorpion's bad, and don't ever show your tattoos to holy beings.
Yeah.
Just hide them away.
Yeah. Don't tell anyone you're a holy being. Don't share any information. It always works well when you hide information.
Scorpion's great, right? Says the Scorpio.
Scorpions are great.
Anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and for hanging out. We'll roll out the outro, and we will see you on the next episode. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye bye.